Hello, I am Brianna. Welcome to my life on paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. And welcome to series 16 of Christy's Beautiful Life, here on 30 Days of Sketches. Here is a sketch by Life in Layouts. That is Lisa Brooks. I will have her information listed below. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm not gonna participate every day this month, and I wasn't gonna make one for today, but I saw this layout and I have these pictures and I just had to. I have two other videos up today for two different things. Go check those out. But I love Lisa's layout. It uses these, one, two, three, four by six vertical photos, as well as two 4x4 photos. I have them. I don't know if you've seen my videos before about White River rafting. This is actually people in the water. I know there's a little bit of a glare. I apologize for that, and getting rescued and being pulled into the raft. We had our helmets on. We were not in danger at any time. We actually, at the beginning, were instructed like how to um, be in the water, I guess. So keep your feet in the air so that you don't hit the rocks on the bottom, kind of thing. So anyway, um, I went into my stash. I got a color back um, paper pad. It's called Delilah. I've had this for a very long time. You can get them at Walmart. I think you can still get them there. And what I usually do, and it's what I did, was go in, see what scraps I have, see what they'll work for this layout, and I cut those first. So most of these are pieces that I had from other projects. I cut them into 1 1/4 inch thick, which is probably maybe, well, actually it is um thicker than what Lisa probably has. I believe hers are probably 1 inch. She's got a little more gap in between, and hers and not all the way at the end of the layout like mine do. She also has some stitching in there and some extra hearts. I did not put that onto my layout. And as I have said before, sketches are jumping off points, so you can take from it what you like. And I really like the way this turned out. So this piece of paper was a complete 12 by 12 piece that I cut in half. And it kind of reminded me of like flowing water. And that's why I picked that for the pattern paper to go across both sides. I did trim the one on the right hand side down a little bit. I put it down. I shouldn't have glued the whole thing down because I still need to get those strips on underneath it on the right side. But you will see me pull that up and sneak them under. So I will go ahead with my ATG adhesive and adhere those three 4x6 photos down. And then, oh, and I did switch the photos around just a little bit. I fit three photos on the left-hand side where Lisa's sketch only has two. And again, that's the beauty of a sketch, is that you can adapt it to your photos. Here is where I take that pattern paper up on the right-hand side so that I can sneak those pieces under. And those pieces are 10 inches long, and then I did a fishtail banner on each side. And the way I do that is I just fishtail banner one and then hold it over the next two to clip them off, and so that they all have the same angle. I did work ahead a little bit before starting the video, so I'm sorry, but um, I didn't think you needed to see me kind of cut off all those fishtail banners and just make those strips there. So all right, I will continue gluing down the photos, and then after that comes the fun part of the embellishing. But I just really like the way these colors come together. I knew I wanted to use a little bit of the red from the raft, and that's how I came to pick this paper pad. I have a cut apart sheet, or it's a, yeah, cut apart sheet that says "Be Wild and Free." And I didn't have room for it necessarily, so I go and I cut it down to be my title. And I trimmed off "Be Wild" first, and then I'm going to make sure that it's the same thickness as the "and free" part, and that's what I'm doing there. And then I will also use those arrows that came from the same cut apart card, and I'll put one in one kind of cluster on the left bottom side and then one on the right top side. I go into my stash for all these other things. This was some pattern paper that I had trimmed in a scallop circle. Um, I have a tag here that was left over from a card part sheet. These are from my mom. She got them handed down to her, so I know they're quite old, but I do get one of those on there. Um, I have some other stickers that I didn't actually use. I kind of stuck with these circle stickers, and I know, there's not a lot of dark colors, but because I am layering them, you won't see a lot of that circle. So I'm okay with that. And that goes for the circle on the left-hand side with the brown as well. Below, I will have listed the playlist for Christy's Beautiful Life in her 30 Days of Sketches, Series 16, and so you can see all the takes on the sketch as well as every other day this month. So here I'm just continuing to do the clusters. Those circles there were creative memory, a pattern paper that I had cut out some of the circles from, and I threw them in my stash. And then I'm going to glue down the scallop circle. And I don't think there is too much more to this, just making the clusters. I will get that title on the left-hand side there along with the arrow. Oh, and then I do have like a floral sticker that I put over that brown circle to kind of make it not so dark there and lighten up that circle. And there's that Creative Memories pattern paper circle. You can see these two tabs there. One says create, that doesn't work, but these colors just work so well with this layout. I had to put it down, so I put it there. I'm going to put the date on it, and then I will take my Crocodile, which is my expensive hole puncher. It also does the eyelets, but I don't usually use eyelets. And I'll put a hole in there, and I'll get some ribbon in the hole, and then I'm going to put the circles into the cluster. Tomorrow I've got planned out, I am going to be back with a video with some concert pictures. So tune in tomorrow. I know there's a lot of people out there that are interested in concert layouts, so that'll be tomorrow. I do get one of those stickers onto the layout there. This is another layout that is not so themey. I'm trying to get away from being so themey, and this one worked. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day and come back and see me tomorrow for my concert layout.